Hello, welcome to my table. This will be the first of what I hope will be many videos of just tips and stuff that I've learned along the way. This first video we're going to make this bale. It's just something I developed. I put on most of my pieces, a good percentage of them. Just saves money. You don't have to spend money on buying them, and it's fairly easy to make your own. So we'll be making that part right there. What you're going to need: your flat pliers, your cutters, your round, and to save time, I'll be using this pliers here, bale pliers. You can get these on Amazon. They're fairly inexpensive and a good investment if you want to keep making stuff like this further down the line. And then to start the project, you'll need a piece of 20 or 18 gauge wire. I found 20 works best for most of them that I make. I only use 18 gauge as if the pendants really got some weight to it. Otherwise 20 is just fine and it's a little easier on the fingers. First you want to do is take your wire. Like I said, it's about 8-9 inches long. Fold it in half. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you want to take your flat pliers, just give them a pinch. Get it as close together as possible, but make sure the wire stays parallel to itself. You don't want no crossover. Then take your bale pliers and you want to form a small loop first. Wrap it on itself. Until it touches. What you have is this. But what you want to do after it touches, you want to bring it back and just give it a slight bend to where it looks like you have an eye pin. Then you take it and the part that's touching back there, you want to have in the back or behind. Then you take the large side of the bale pliers and you rest it right on that loop, and then you give it another bend back to start the upper loop. So what you have is that. Now when you get that far, turn your pliers around, you stick the small end right up against the bend you just made. And now you want to go around the pliers twice. So you start, and as you come around, you want to split the wires. And you want to keep it one wire on each side. Come around. Now this is what you have. So you should have 4 loops on the top and 2 on the bottom. Okay? So now you got that. Now, to finish it off, get back so we get the holes lined up and pinch together. What you want to do is how you got it here. You want to take this far wire here, start wrapping it around the stem. This is why 20 gauge is a little bit easier than 18. It's not that hard on the fingers. Just wrap down the length. Until you get to the bottom. Now you take the other one, and this one you only need to go around once, right at the very top. Okay, so this is what you have. Straighten this out a little bit. Okay. This is the bottom wire that wrapped around the stem, the top one. Now this bottom one, you want to cut it as close to the stem as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect because it'll be covered up in a minute, as you'll see. This top one, for decoration purposes, this is all taste. I usually cut it about anywhere between 1 and 1 1/4 inches away. And then we'll make a little spiral. Now when you make the spiral, you hold it, you want to make it as small as you can, or tight as you can, and you want to turn towards the bottom loop. Get it started. Take the flat. And keep turning it towards the stem. And as you get to the stem, what you want to do is go until it just overlaps it, or starts to. Then you turn it, you take your thumb, and you flatten it against the bail. And then center it as best you can. And voila, you just made a bail. And then take your pendant. I just so happen to have one ready. Open up the lower loop. Pop her on. Close it back up. And there you go. And you just made a loop for a pendant. Like I said, you can make them as fancy. You don't even have to put the spider on, just cut it off. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and can't wait to do the next one. Take care of one another. Bye.